that like just for defense is really essential, especially in the beginning of the year. Like I was running Giannis, who had like I think his first ping time.
Yo, halo guys.
But I still had to run him just for defense.
Wah,
Because I mean,
akhirnya bisa live lagi. Oke, timer.
When you're out there in King of the Court, what kind of coaching cards do you like using, and what kind of playbooks do you really like utilizing?
Yeah, right now the best coach in the game is the one that just came out in the Glitch Festival, the West on sale.
Frame drop apa enggak nih?
My team content out there.
You can find me on twitch.tv/ebands110.
There it is, and if you're looking to take him down, I guess I would say good luck, because this man is dominating in King of the Court. Best of luck to the rest of the competition.
Thank you for having me.
Hey everyone, today on Top Plays, we'll narrow the field down to 2 for our top play of the year. From the first season of 2K25, our winner was Tracy McGrady in the theater, launching for a 360 slam with their launch day build. Good, right from the get-go. Can it run the table all the way from season 1? Our second season sensation was HR Gray in the wreck, splitting 2 defenders with the atomic bounce pass to the alley-oop. A powerful pass to the paint. Builds were still in their early phases, but this pass was ahead of the game for sure.
Sometimes I feel like it run in my head. I was on the field. I was never playing for the under 18s. That was 18 correct. That's
Halo guys. Wah. Racun build baik pros. Build. Kita bikin sendiri aja kali ya. Oke. Cari namanya. Kai kale kalep kanil. Kel yang bisa dipanggil namanya. Enggak. Ada. Cunningham, Sedikit. Wah, ini Kayaknya bakal ada copyright kayaknya. Iya gak sih? Atau ya udah biarin. Johnson. Oke. N-nya kiri. Jersey number 3. Ya, 4. Kita main apa ya? Enak tuh PF, SF gitu sih, karena jarang mas. Kalau center enak sebenarnya, cuman speednya dia itu berkurang banget. Mid range-nya enggak terlalu bagus nih. MP ya, MP. Wah, point guard setinggi ini ngedangnya begitu. 3 poinnya tapi berkurang dia. Kita main apa? Mau main 3 point apa enggak ya? 205 LBS. 1 LBS itu berapa sih? LBS 2 kilo. Bentar. LBS 2 kilo. 92 kilo. 92 kilo tinggi 6,6 inch to feet. Sabar. Sentimeter 6,6 167. Wah, ini 170 nih, 67 nih. Dangnya sih main, speednya tapi berkurang. Kurus banget nih, coba. Wingspan 67. Jelek di 3 poinnya. Kalau SG lebih ke arah steel ya. Wingspan 610, berat 210. Oke. Kita coba SG. Aduh. Kontrolnya. Oke. Pastinya tetap speed harus masuk. Kemudian strength-nya minimal mungkin 75 kali ya. Pas akurasi terus tinggi. 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 75 kali ya. Pas akurasi ter 90. Free throw 3.80. Standing dunk. Oke. Close shot, mid range, 3 point, steal. Terlalu tinggi berarti. Strength biasa aja, vertikal naik. Free throw 90. Mid range biasa. Steal. Oke. Udah harusnya. Oke. Shane of Jim Jackson, Brandon Miller. Oh. Choose team. Key reserve 6 man. Oh. Yang sat cepet masuk. Kate Middleton. Curry, key reserve. Kita gabung Curry aja kali ya. Oke. Kita gabung Curry.
Come on, man, you see it.
You spent a lot of time thinking about this, didn't you?
Yeah, only my entire life. Now, did you want something, or were you just coming in here to try to interrupt my meditation, man?
Nah, man, I'm here on official business, all right? I know we boys and all, but I am your manager, okay?
Still can't believe I let you talk me into this one, man.
Hey, that's the power of persuasion, right? And it's one of the best skills you have as a manager.
All right, Mr. Manager. Manager Way, what's up, man?
All right, so I was coming here to remind you about that goal setting meeting you got today, but you're all over that, though.
100%.
All right, look, don't be late, okay? Because Coach Tucker hates it when people are late.
It's at the arena, right?
Yeah, it's in Cliff's office.
All right, got you.
Gotcha.
Now let's talk about pickup hoops.
Oh, nah, P. You're not about to tell me I can't hoop at the park, man. I could get hurt just walking down the street. I can't worry about that, man.
No, that's not my angle. As a matter of fact, I was going to tell you, I found the guys in the city who run the best games, okay? Chris Manning and Shakedown. I dropped a pin for you so you can talk to him whenever.
Okay. Nice,
Chris
man.
Manning.
What's up, bro?
Hey, no doubt.
Hey, anything else or what's up?
Mari kita ke jalan. Kurang lebihnya kayaknya sama deh.
What's this?
I've been thinking. This moment, start to your NBA career. I mean, we talked about this for as long as we've known each other, man.
Facts.
You put in a ridiculous amount of work to get here.
That's also true, man.
Yeah, so I just, wanted to give you something you could look at to remind yourself of how far you come, and so you could appreciate the journey.
Journey.
Club league ticket from when you was out there talking trash in the parking lot, bro?
Yo, it is. And when you found out I was moving to Plainview, you were big mad.
Oh, man. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. This is outstanding. This is hitting me, man.
It's just a small token. So what are you gonna do now? Head to the arena, get there nice and early for your meeting?
Don't want to leave Coach waiting.
He must love you.
That's not the impression I get.
Look, you'll be fine, all right? If he gives you any problems, you let me know, all right? I'll take care of him.
Okay.
Man,
Sounds good. Ini apa? Heart of Dynasty. Oke. Kayaknya harusnya sama aja dengan 24 ya. Oke. Masih sama. Oke, masih sama. Electric skateboard. Affiliation. Ada yang udah punya. Wah, helikopter, drone. Wah, anjir, drone.
MP, what's up, man? Everyone's been talking about you.
Absolutely. We've been hoping you'd stop by and get a few games in.
So you're Shakedown and Chris, right? Yeah, my manager was telling me you guys have the best runs in the city, huh?
That's right, as long as you join Elite.
Don't listen to him. Everyone knows that Rise is where the real hoopers play.
All right, so fill me in. What are you guys talking about?
Affiliations. They're like private clubs for the city's best street ballers.
And they've got their own courts with their own sense of style.
Over at Rise, we got a futuristic mech suit meets warehouse kind of vibe. It's dope.
It's okay. I mean, Elite is much cooler. We've got a pirate ship, Shake. A pirate ship, and it's huge.
That makes sense. That's what he will sell you on. Elite's all about being flashy.
There is nothing wrong with having a little fun.
Now, I'd rather win. And that's what you'll do if you join Rise. We get everyone involved. Play a team game.
You can't just win without breaking down the defense off the dribble.
It's funny you mentioned defense. I don't think I've ever seen you play.
Yo,
Please, I will get on the court and lock you up.
Oke,
I will
ribut
lock you
mereka
up.
berdua.
What were you saying?
I was trying to say, what do I have to do to join an affiliation?
Well, normally we have to put you through a probationary period, but you're in the NBA, so we'll waive all that.
That's true. Just stop by whenever you've made your decision. I'll be right over there by the Elite entrance.
And I'll be over there at Rise.
Oke. Elite or Rise. Oke. Sebelum kita kemana-mana, kita harus ketemu coach dan GM dulu. Bro, ini medium high settingannya. RTX-nya high karena sambil streaming. Aku lebih nyaman ini deh, gerak badannya lebih luas gitu.
Coach Tucker showed me some
Daripada
photos of the
2K24
manager
nih.
setup.
Yeah, I wanted to work on my game 24/7.
Something wrong with our training facility?
It doesn't have any candy in the vending machines. No, I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any excuses. You know how it is.
I do. Yeah. And that work ethic of yours is something we all love about you.
Thank you.
You're gonna fit our culture like a glove.
Well, I'm excited.
Like
to
a
be here.
glove.
I feel like this is a perfect place to start my career.
Fantastic. Well, then why don't we talk about our goals for the season then? As a former player, I understand how important it is for an organization to clearly communicate its expectations, and I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page to start the season.
Let's do it.
Our goal this year is to secure at least the 6th seed and avoid the play-in tournament. After that, anything can happen.
Huh?
Something wrong?
I get why you say that. And it's not like I don't remember what happened last season, but I just feel like we should be aiming higher.
Okay, our goal is to win the title in the long run. But my job is, as GM, is to honestly evaluate the roster and make sure that I know what needs to be done to improve it. And honestly, the roster as it is, it wouldn't be fair to put that kind of championship expectation on you.
What if I take a lead? I know what I can bring to this team. I know that I could push these guys farther than what you guys are saying, just avoiding the play-in.
Then prove it. Nothing would make me happier than to see you have that kind of impact this year. Speaking of, why don't we set your personal goals for the first half of the season? Coach Tucker can walk us through it.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
Okay.
This is a collaboration.
That's great because I have been visualizing exactly how I want my career to be.
Visualizing.
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, like meditation and manifestation, that sort of thing.
Well, why don't you manifest some opinions on this list of potential goals for the first half of the season? You know, let me know if anything speaks to you.
You want me to just pick one?
There's a lot to work on at this level. Always. And you'll do a little bit of everything, but we find that giving our players a list of specific goals to work on for the first half of the season is the best way to drive development.
All right, I'm with it.
It also allows us to give you some milestones to track your progress. We'll even highlight on our schedule some key games to use as measuring sticks.
That's that communication that you were talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Pick a goal.
Pick a goal. Rookie Rider aja deh. Okay.
You know what speaks to me, Coach? I want to prove that I'm the top player in my draft class. That feels like the best combination of realistic and aggressive.
That's a tough goal. You've got some extremely gifted players in your class.
And I'm here to prove that I'm the best of them.
Well, it won't happen overnight, but that's what we'll work toward.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy. One more thing.
Yep.
We got Media Day coming up.
Oh, I love Media Day. It's always been fun for me as a fan, so this will be cool.
Our PR director, Donna Chase, she's going to walk you through everything. She's great. You're going to love her. Brian, anything you want to add?
Just keep working. Yeah, we'll talk more about your spot on the rotation as we get closer to the season opener.
All right.
Okay.
Appreciate your time. Look forward to building something special here.
So do we.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
You too.
Ada si Dona. Selalu ada media day dari 24.
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna. My manager tells me you're one of the best PR people in pro sports.
Well, I'm not sure Mr. Wells has the requisite experience to make that call, but I'm glad he thinks highly of me. Shall we talk Media Day?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, this is all pretty standard fare, and I know Mr. Wells signed you up for media training over the summer, so there shouldn't be anything you can't handle.
You can call him Patrick. We're not that formal with each other.
If that's your preference.
It is.
Wonderful. We've also secured you an interview with 2K Tip-Off Magazine. If all goes well, you will be the cover athlete for their upcoming issue.
Wow, that sounds fun.
It is important to note that this interview will not be conducted by our in-house content team, which means anything you say can be published, especially if it's sensational or controversial in any way.
It's noted.
I'm gonna be upfront with you, MP. I'm a team employee, first and foremost. And it's my job to make sure this team is seen in the best light possible. You make the team look good, we'll be on great terms.
Okay.
You make the team look bad, and we will have
a problem.
But I have no reason to doubt your character. By all accounts, you're a responsible, smart, considerate young man. And it's because I respect you that I want to put my cards on the table.
Thank you.
Are we clear?
Crystal clear, Miss Chase.
Please, call me Donna. Now, whenever you're ready, you can take that elevator to the practice facility and start your interview.
Okay. Let's go.
I'm telling you, Hunter, Best movie I've seen in the past 20 years, for sure. Yeah,
Okay, so I have to check it out.
Definitely.
Hey, can I ask you one last question?
Of course, shoot.
So you grew up in Illinois, about a couple hours outside Chicago, right?
Right.
And I know you're too young to have watched Jordan's Bulls in the moment, but I was wondering, how has his legacy affected you as you developed into the player you are today?
MJ's legacy. Man, if you're a hooper from Illinois, that shadow that he casts, you know, it follows you everywhere.
So bad, yeah.
Yeah, people, you know, they still talking about looking for the
Next
MJ. Like LeBron never happened.
Still, being from Chicago, that's a pretty heavy burden trying to live up to that.
It is, and it isn't. You know, I don't put pressure on myself for results. I put pressure on myself to work. If I put in as much work as possible, I'll live with whatever happens.
So you're not trying to one-up the GOAT?
Oh, nah, man. I'm trying to learn from him. You know, how he continued to evolve as a player, how he balanced taking over a game and still keeping his teammates involved. You know, do I think that I have greatness? Of course. You know, but it's not about comparing myself to MJ. It's about maximizing my gifts and my talents and using them in a way that leads to us winning more games. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. Winning games. And
winning games.
Nicely done. I can see that media training is paying off.
I was just honest, mostly.
But you didn't give them any bulletin board material, okay? It shows maturity and restraint. Look, I get it. Tooting your own horn feels really good when you've earned it the way you have. But you know what? The real pros, they let their game do the talking.
MJ did not hold back on saying bold statements.
But you're thinking MJ once he was MJ. He didn't come into the league talking like that. And you know why? Because that sort of thing doesn't fly when your teammates don't know if you can back it up.
All right, that makes sense.
Good.
I hear you, Donna.
All right. Now they're ready to take some photographs, and it sounds like they're considering you for the cover.
Okay, that's what's up. So, you got any advice for me?
Pose in a way that reflects your public persona, okay? We know a picture's worth 1,000 words.
Okay.
Why don't you head over there now? They're all set up for you.
Thank you as always.
Good luck.
Thank you.
And P, huge fan.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, this is what we'll be shooting today.
All right. Stand right here.
Right there. See some of your best poses.
All right, man.
Confident, aggressive. Confident lah.
That's the magic right there. Yep. Hold that. Perfect.
All right,
We got all we need.
Cool. Hey, you know when this issue comes out, man?
I don't know the exact date, but follow us on social, and it'll be up there first.
All right, I got you, man. Thanks.
All right, MP.
Yep.
Dapat tuh foto body cover majalah.
MP about to tear the roof off.
Oke.
Hey, how's it going, MP?
Wah.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Stuck.
This Portland crowd ain't ready for your flavor. Show 'em what's up.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward to this.
Every NBA player wants to start someday, and I'm sure you're no different.
I've never come off the bench a day in my life, Coach.
That's pretty much the case for every player in an NBA locker room, until they get to the league.
Right, of course.
There's no nice way to say this, so I'm gonna put it bluntly. You've got an established player in front of you. You want his spot, you're gonna have to take it from him.
Okay, that makes sense.
This team is a meritocracy. You get the minutes you earn. Nothing's given. It doesn't matter what your draft position is or how much you're getting paid. You get it done out there on the court, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
So just so I'm clear, how do you make that decision? Like, will you let me know when I've done enough to become a starter?
Oh, bagus banget loh.
We've got some milestones
Detailnya
we
loh.
wanna see you hit. You hit 'em,
Small detailnya
we'll put
kayak
you in the starting
papannya
lineup.
itu. 4 kali.
This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big part of what we do here as a ball club.
I can see that, and it's much appreciated, Coach.
Nanti
Yeah, now
4
get ready.
kali
It's
match.
almost game time.
All right.
Saya diminta 4 kali
I'll see you later,
match.
Coach.
See you.
Oke.
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What do you say?
Not really. If I want to be a starter, then I gotta outplay the guy ahead of me. Simple as that.
Yeah. Hey, that seemed fair.
It's sports. It is what it is, right? Yeah.
Well, look, not to bring any extra motivation or anything like that, but you know only starters get endorsement deals, right?
I already know. You know, dudes on the bench ain't getting no shoe deal.
They're not. Not right now, but that day will come.
Okay.
For right now, let's just take this in. We're in the league. I mean, you ever visualize something like this?
You know what, P, man? I never really thought about what the tunnel looks like, man.
No. I'm not talking about the tunnel. I'm talking about right here. You and me, you're getting ready to play in your first NBA game.
Honestly, no. You know, nothing prepares you for this, man. No matter how many high-pressure situations that you face. This is different, man.
Or what about that open run I got you an invitation to? You know, things got a little heated between you and you know who, yeah?
Well, yeah, that was dope, but we didn't have 20,000 people watching
Okay.
it, man.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's different.
All right,
It's different.
Hey,
It's
hey.
different.
Itu sisa timernya. 3 jam berapa?
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, so make Plainview proud, yeah?
You already know what it is, P.
You know.
Let's go.
Plainview.
Anjay. Plain view. Anjay. Boleh. Shooting. Pakai ini. Oke. Oke, start. Game start. Aduh. First game. Coba. Setting. MP. No. Itu 12 menit kan? Oh, enggak, kalau cuma 5 menit sedikit banget sana. Tembaknya begitu. Ice.
We hope to see you again. So visit us online or at the ticket booth for availability of any future Trailblazers games.
Oh. Slightly late dong. Susah banget. Masuk. Terakhir masuk, bro. Bisa 3 point guys, Dia bisa 3 point guys. Wah, ini copyright nih pasti. Wow. Keren nih.
Welcome everyone, here it is at long last. It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K Sports to get things underway. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Ali LaForce. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Portland Trailblazers. On Friday, they'll go up against CJ McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And looking at the Clippers matchup, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year.
All right, Steve Kerr.
Lineups get sorted out.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Gary Payton II is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Portland, Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Avdia out there with Klingon. And it's Kamare in at the 3. And Grant, a look here at MP, this year's first-round draft pick. He grew up outside of Chicago, and what a moment for him to enjoy his first NBA minutes.
And you talk to MP.
Oke, next. Tuh kan cuma 5 menit ininya. Astaga. Ya udahlah.
Teams making some changes here. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season.
Nah, aku berharapnya yang 12 menit, jadi lebih lama.
You're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the off-season payoff.
To the middle. Here's Simons. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Well, here's what the Trailblazers head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. I asked him about Jimmy Butler and what his defensive scheme is for him, and coach said to not let him bully us from the interior and mid-range. We want to push him as far out as possible. We have to play tough. Let's see if they're able to accomplish this, guys.
And Ali, thank you for that. Moody misses.
I love how
No.
they boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Simons. Sharp with it. And here is Williams, covered by MP. Outside for Grant from downtown. Outside Sharp. 4-3. Connects from downtown.
Astaga.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Johnson passes to Kuminga. Johnson a screen on Grant. Here's Kuminga. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Jacks up at 3. Rebounded by Butler. Outside Kuminga. Pass to MP.
Aduh, turnover. Waduh, turnover.
Portland ahead. They lead by 3. And will return shortly. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
Well, it looks like hitting the board
was
the emphasis of
mantap.
their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question
Aduh,
that all the second chance looks are paying off.
They've got DeAndre Ayton, Robert Williams out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Anthony Simons, and it's Rupert in at the 2. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Out of bounds, it'll be Portland's ball. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Stephen Curry is second, and of course Anthony Simons.
From the free throw line, those two were almost automatic last year. What great assets they are late in the game.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Moody's checked in. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Hey, guys. Well, this year marked the loss of Blazers
masuk.
Hall of Famer, truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
Aduh, dibales begitu.
Nice find there from Simons. Solid at recognizing when his teammates are uncovered.
Pass to post. MP, a screen on 8. Now MP. Here's post. The kick out to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Left side Kuminga. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Curry. Portland with a rebound.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Elbow shot on the way. Simon's shot is good. Simon's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And Simons is a shoot-first kind of player, especially when he's operating from the mid-range.
3-point. Masuk.
While he's being fouled, and he might be able to make this a 4-point play.
Gotta fight.
Mantap. Aduh, lah. Kok kalah ya?
We make something happen. Let's go.
Oke.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Abdia. Three-pointer sharp. The rebound by MP.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
The Blazers have a lot to learn.
Lah, turnovernya kenapa kena di aku?
The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Ali. He's been in their shoes. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer sharp. Nails it from beyond the arc. Sharp's got
Salah
Everybody
jaga.
wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Here's Podziemski. Lays it up and banks it in.
Now we're starting to see him deliver on offense. He's really found his tempo here in the second quarter.
Salah jaga lu. Wah,
Fires the three.
poin
Good
lagi.
efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Butler. Portland with a rebound. Klingen's got 8 rebounds in the game.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Payton with it. Fires away from way outside. And so it's Portland earning this break in the action. Up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be back in a moment.
Hello and welcome. Before we
taking a look at Portland, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Golden State Warriors.
I mean, it's pretty simple.
Appreciate you joining us.
Halftime-nya skip. Let's go langsung ke game.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second. Checked in for Podziemski. And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Here's Kamare. He has 7. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Johnson. On the floor for the Warriors. Draymond Green is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Gary Payton.
Nastil juga.
And it's Curry in it to 1.
Astaga, nggak bisa dijaga itu.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2-point, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Sana lo. Astaga, nggak mau gerak.
Here's Butler. Oh, JB, look out.
I wouldn't say
Oh, gerak ke
seeks
sana.
contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
And when we talk about players who impact winning, Draymond Green is high on that list, RJ.
And the amazing thing, his career scoring average is in the single digits. Draymond does it with his passing and directing the
Curry. Peyton. Set Curry, screen. Boom, masuk. Bah.
From beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 10 points.
And playing very well
Masuk,
here in
bro.
the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Here's Sharp. And the leg. He's got 13.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter, but don't expect him to back away from adversity.
Johnson a screen on Henderson. Curry from deep three-point
Aduh.
land. Three-pointer, no good.
Kenapa di 2K kayaknya Curry di nerf ya?
Only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far.
Perasaan dia poin selalu masuk.
Back to Sharp. Driving inside. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Butler a screen on Sharp. MP the pass to Butler. There's the steal.
Turnover lagi 3.
Henderson with it.
Astaga.
And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Blazers, Williams comes in for Avdia, and Anthony Simons subbed in for Henderson. Pajemski's checked in for the Warriors. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter here. Kamari, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close
Masuk.
to the rim.
Aduh, Demon Green.
Missing. Portland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Down low. Pass to Kamari. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from 3-point line.
Wah.
First triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Sem.
Now Curry. 10 points for him. MP with it. Green with a screen on Sharp. Here's MP. And at the close of the third quarter,
kok kagak mau?
game, both teams putting up points in a hurry.
Astaga. Ada pop-up muncul, pantesan nggak bisa dipencet.
Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Keep everything sharp, keep the cuts hard, cutting through contact, passes sharp, and the ball's gonna fall for it.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter.
Nggak bisa di-alt-tab ini. Nyangkut ini.
Then it's DeAndre Ayton,
Astaga.
then it's Jeremy Grant, and it's Williams in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Now the lineup for your Trailblazers. Number 5.
Golden State on D. And here's Simons outside.
Wow.
Coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Curry looking it over. Moody passes to Curry. Launches it. Grabs the miss. They've led by
Bisa nggak, Mas?
They are just owning the boards right now.
And the foul
Astaga.
called on MP. That's his third foul. Walker, he's checked in for Banton.
Now on the floor for your Trailblazers.
Jelek banget loh.
Here's Ayton. Outside Walker. Pass to Simons. Shoots over Curry. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. And it's an 8-point Portland lead.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the number one reason why they're winning right now.
The 3 from Curry. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now Ayton. Left side Williams. Shoots over Johnson. Williams misses.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Moody passes to Curry. Curry rises up and hits the three.
Ayo. Curry nyalakan lagi.
He's finding his rhythm out there now.
Abdia, he's checked in for Portland. The Warriors also with a sub. Pajemski's checked in for Moody. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Ali.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. The coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Ali, thank you. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Williams. Trailblazers lead by 5. Simons outside. Pass to Williams. With the floater. The Warriors pull it in.
Ketutup itu.
Outside Pajemski. MP with it. Defended by Abdia. Outside Curry. Over Simons. That's good from Curry. On the assist by Johnson. Now just a 3-point Portland lead. Curry against Simons. To the inside. And Ayton gets it to go.
This is why they give Ayton the ball in these spots. They trust him and his ability to deliver.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Looking to get
Wow, menang guys.
And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game.
Menang. Asik. Continue. Let's go.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
Oke, kita ngecek phone berarti.
Emotions run high when a game has just ended, okay? All I'm asking is that you take a moment to think before you respond. Words can get twisted easily in the league, and what might seem like a harmless bit of bragging could be taken as a slight. Teammate, an opponent, a coach, you name it.
I'm under a microscope now.
That's right. All part of the business.
Understood.
Great. If you have any other concerns, press or PR related, you know where to find me.
Congrats, your first game. It's a good.
So what happened to the lady that I was told?
Yeah, because she kept asking herself for autographs.
That's gotta be fun, huh?
Yeah, it is.
There are many players who have experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds approaching the next structure. These 3.
Tough debut for MP, but great players bounce back from bad games. And he's a great player.
I'm planning
Tough debut.
Coach,
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here, behind the scenes, at practice, in the gym, at film sessions, and in the locker room.
I agree. The games are where you prove that you've been putting in the work. No shortcuts.
Yeah, correct. Over here is the entrance to our practice facility, and over there is the gym.
Everything all in one place. That's great.
Yep. We made everything as convenient as possible, so there is no excuse to not put the work in. Now, come here. Right here, we've got everything related to your schedule, including those key games we talked about based on your personal goals.
Okay. Key games.
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But you need to remember, you become the best version of you so we can become the best version of us.
Coach, You have to put that on the t-shirt.
I'm serious, MP.
I'm serious too. You become
This is a team game. Everything you do both on and off the court affects our ability to win games. Okay, team chemistry is vitally important to our success, and if you do things that negatively affect that, you hurt the team. A press conference answer that rubs someone the wrong way might mean they look you off when you're open, and now we're taking a contested shot instead of an open one. It's all connected, and it all matters. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Good. Now rest up, rehydrate, and follow the trainer's plan to a T. Proper recovery is just as important as proper training. And you get back to work tomorrow.
Okay.
MP got the job done tonight, as usual.
And there's always someone to watch, colleges and
Aduh, salah. Satu, aduh. Salah. Lah, 3 loh. Wah, 8. Learn to okay. Oh. Ada boostingnya ya. Jeter itu ada boostingnya begitunya ya. Ini apa? Sprint. Kita coba dulu. Aduh, salah. Oh, oke. Oh, paham. Oke, paham. Yo. Aduh. Salah. Aduh, 25 detik. Ah. Sem. Apa? Medicine ball. Coba orang. Coba. Aduh. Oh, oke. Bisa. Ya. Aduh. Oke. Alah, 2 asem. Aduh. Doh. Ya oke lah, 3 lah. Oke lah, bisa lah. Nah cuma MB2K tuh sinyalnya itu rada-rada dia tuh. Tim practice dulu.
How you feeling?
Be in the house.
Tim practice. Itu loh, kadang koneksinya itu loh. Oke, hard, kita setting hard. Oke, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oke. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aduh. Aduh. Nah. Ya. Masa? Aduh. Timingnya sabar. Nah, itu loh. Bentar. Misalnya susah. Early, late, 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 early. Late, late. Hijaunya belum. Early. Very late. Early. Nyesuaiinnya lu susah. Nah. Oke. Aduh, tipe-tipe perfeksionis. Masih early segitu loh. Late, early, late. Very early. Where? Slightly early-nya ini loh.
Great game.
Nggak masuk. Oke. Jadi ternyata itu yang masuk. Nah, masuk.
He's about to tear it up.
AMP, it's your world. We just living.
Okay, next game.
Just a reminder, folks, to make sure to be here for a figurine giveaway. Come to the game and get a figurine of your favorite mascot, Jazz the Bear. Well, folks, enter for a blanket giveaway day and get a free Jazz fleece blanket. Folks, don't forget to come out to the game for calendar day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascot, Jazz Bear, and the Jazz Dancer. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Jazz along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Our next giveaway game is perfect for family. We're giving out Jazz Bear Bucket to every family in the arena. Grab the kids and join us for a great game.
Ya, aku lupa nyeting. Masih 5 menit. Sabar.
And this season's still very young, Greg. What are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookie scene.
Ya kan? Masih 5 menit ininya. Aduh.
Lebowski, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Colin Sexton. And it's Collier in for Keontae George. Then for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Gary Payton. And it's Johnson in for Curry. Hearing scouts talk about MP before the draft, the one concern they had was his hesitation to take over games himself.
And I think that's just how MP is wired, right? He's always been a team-first player, even if that means sacrificing his own shot a bit too often.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, we've got Butler, Bajemski out there with MP. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Green in at the center, filling out the middle. And that one drops.
Man.
Collins has got 8 points.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebound group.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Collier. The three. And the three ball is good.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Master Clarkson goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, got into the paint and then smelled that he was around the rim and got it done.
Butler finds MP. And here is Green. 27 seconds left to play in the first. The 3 from MP. And it's Utah with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. Clarkson outside. Rebound by Johnson.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Masuk. Ersis gak bang? Belum tahu Vector. Sabar.
And the second quarter will be on the way.
NBA dulu kita. Bentaran.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control.
In that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Aduh, 3 poin. Mumpung libur juga. Mumpung bisa.
Moses Moody is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Johnson, and it's Post in at the 5 spot. Kuminga the pass to MP. Can't hit the free throw line. Jazz trail by 11.
Bad section. Waduh, Curry-nya begitu. Mumpung habis dapat diskon ini NBA nih. Terus cobain. Terakhir main 24 tau soalnya.
And Utah making a change here. Sexton's checked in. And he sinks the seconds. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, for the Warriors this summer, there
Masuk.
was disappointment.
Loh, gak masuk Curry. Itu kan Curry-nya kayak di nerf aja di NBA. Di 2K. Padahal dia tiap shoot bagus. Iya gak sih? Ada saatnya dia jelek sih nge-shootnya sih memang sih.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. And we thank you for your report. And good that time.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Curry. A lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot
that
one on Filipowski.
Masuk. Oke, main cadangan. Second quarter 4-3 4-4. Sekarang outperform berarti. Waduh, dia C+. Harus lebih dari C+.
Here's Johnson. There's the screen. Down low. They kick it out to Green.
Wow, 3 poin. Masuk.
Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, Draymond Green must be feeling good because no hesitation in that one there, letting it rip.
Kessler passes to Markkanen. The 3 from George. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Outside Butler. The driving Jimmy Butler. And that one good.
Okay.
Butler's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
From deep, George. Second chance shot. A three ball. Offensive rebound. From past the arc. Drills the three-pointer. George has got
3 kali loh sampean harusan.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Butler on the way. Utah with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Gitu banget loh shootnya. Aduh.
Outside, marking it. And the foul called.
Malah fall. Turun dong jadi C+. Jadi C. Anjir.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Collins finds Kessler. 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Gila.
You don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Warriors have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. And the Warriors making a change here.
Masalah ya, cuma 5 menit aja pusing loh.
Inside.
Enakannya langsung 12 menit. NBA itu bisa 12 soalnya.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do and right.
Udah hampir masuk tuh. All time-nya skip.
A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
Nggak masuk. Unlucky.
And what about you guys? Did you like to look ahead on the schedule? Or did you take the one game at a time approach?
Well, I know Shaq.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Warriors.
The offense is clicking right.
And that'll do it for halftime.
Do it for halftime. Oke. Saya cuma 5 menit loh per quarternya.
For the Warriors, Kuminga's come in for Draymond Green. Moses Moody comes in for Peyton, and it's Johnson in for Curry. Warriors leading by 10. Sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. Then there's Filipowski. Then it's Collier. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 4-man position. That's the group right now for Utah.
Anjir, kenapa kesana dah?
Markkanen looking it over. In the corner, it's Clarkson. 106 left in the third. Connects from 3-point range.
Well, a lot of ways that Clarkson can beat you. Most of the time it's off the dribble, but when he's shooting the ball well, he's a dangerous offensive player.
Butler kicks to MP. Here's Pajemski. And he has 28 points for the game.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And it's good, 2 points. And now just a 5-point Warrior lead.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
There's 25 seconds left in the third. Back to Pajemski. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Releases from 15. He can't get that one.
Enak banget shootingnya.
From deep 3-point land, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Shootingnya lo jelek banget.
Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach.
Move it to the next guy. Drive and kick.
Driving
We've
kick.
reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Setting the floor for the Warriors. MP out there at Curry. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Post in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. MP, no good.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And it's Collier missing. Warriors leading by 5. MP up top. He's covered by Clarkson. Johnson kicks to Kuminga. Left side Curry. Pass to Johnson. The rebound by Collier.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
The focus from Curry gets it to fall inside.
What else can you say about Steph Curry? Simply one of the greatest shooters we've ever seen.
To the inside. Here's Filipowski. Tries again. Warriors with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. MP outside. Pass to Post. Johnson inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Filipowski.
Aduh, early.
How physical he plays the game.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton Malone era, they just couldn't overcome.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And in the win, a comfortable win.
Chemistry plus 5%. PPA. Aduh.
Great win tonight, MP.
about letting the kids plan the next vacation. Pick 3 destinations. It's a projector tonight.
Benar. Tuh. Ah, ini loh. Biar kerasa, anjay.
That's it.
Salah, asem. Aduh. Kah. Astaga. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ampun dah. Astaga, skornya minus.
Yes, sir. That's the way I bet on my game.
Game time, let's get it, MP. MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
About game time and the pain time.
Salah.
The subject line of the email is Tuesday's topic. What's that real clue?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice to meet you. Name's Allie. Welcome to the Gatorade training facility.
It is nice to meet you, Allie. This place is something else.
We wanted the setting to be inspirational.
I like that.
As we're fond of saying around here, Gatorade exists to spark what's within.
Well, I've been drinking Gatorade for as long as I can remember, so I'm a fan.
Oh, okay. Then you want to head to our store where you can pick up some of your favorites. Gatorade Thirst Quencher, Muscle Milk, and Gator Light.
I've been meaning to try Gator Light. I've heard good things about that,
Yeah, it's great. It has a special blend of 5 electrolytes for rapid rehydration, which you'll need if you spend a lot of time at our gym.
100%.
Everything you see here is backed by science and designed to help you progress on your journey. But it'll take hard work, focus, and determination to make the most of it.
I'm all about that.
Then you'll just love it here. Oh, and don't forget to check out the courts. There is no better place to play in the city as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, that's some amazing views.
Oh, the best. You have any questions?
No, I think I got it, Allie, but I appreciate your warm welcome.
Oh, of course. Oh, and you don't have to be afraid to say hi to me whenever you see me.
Sounds good. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Gatorade. 7 hari. turbo. Drift itu ini. Gitu. Weng. Wah, 223. Ay. Kurang. 210 harusnya. Oke. 210.
UMP, let's go.
We want your time to be arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If there's been any issue at any time, you could be addressed. And please text the word "God" along with your issue and see what they do. A number of our expert issues will respond to address your concerns when needed.
And the excitement already starting to crescendo, with fans gathering and streaming into the building. Greetings, it's
2K Sports.
bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers
Wah,
Grant Hill and
Clippers.
Doris Burke, Ali LaForce, our reporter, and now the Los Angeles starters.
Nah, kalau 11 gini enak. 12 menit anjir.
Teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, BA. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Dunn comes in for Bogdanovich. Something that the organization loves about MP Grant. He's always letting his game do the talking.
Yeah, he'll respond with a quick here or there. But for the most part, MP lets his actions do the work, not his mouth. He's very mature and as focused of a rookie that you'll find.
MP against Harden. Here's Payton. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Harden from outside. Yes. And it's Leonard with the assist that time.
Astaga.
Harden's got 7 points.
This is what you call pre-shot preparation. Being prepared on the catch to fire before the defense can react. That is nicely done by James Harden.
Butler passes to MP. Leonard pulls
Nggak
down the
full
board.
dong.
And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. 4-point game. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
And they were the odds-on favorite in this matchup last year, but actually lost the season series.
Green with a screen on Harden to the paint.
Masuk. Mantap.
Just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
Dunn outside. Harden from outside. Gets the three to fall. 10 points for him.
He's
Astaga.
consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Butler finds Johnson. Butler, a screen on Harden. MP scanning the floor. Back to Butler. Clock at 6. No luck on that one. Oh, solid D from Leonard. All right, let's check in with Ali LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. He's focused on what they need to do to stop James Harden, saying they need to be aggressive defensively without putting him on the line. Once he starts racking up the freebies, the game slows down, he gets into a rhythm, and from there, it's a domino effect.
Aduh, C minus.
Thanks once again. Los Angeles shooting their third free throw shot of the game. That's good from Harden. Well, Doris, you won't find too many players that can provide the instant spark that Powell does.
Brian, you know that expression, know your role and star in your role. Norman Powell knows my job is to come in and give my team a boost. And this guy comes in thinking score and change the game, and he does just that.
Ivica Zubac's checked in for Los Angeles. Simmons comes in for Powell. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. The Warriors, number 1.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding. And that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
Pass to MP. Heel to the ball. Now Kuminga. Oh, deflected. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Healed for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, one of the most valuable pieces of real estate in the NBA, that corner 3. It's shorter than other spots, and Mr. Heald cashes in.
Healed against Harden. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Harden's got 16 points.
Fine.
Largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Pass to post. Healed on the wing. Now here's MP. Simmons defending.
Butler, oi.
Butler passes to Kuminga.
Wah, Butlernya.
No good on the triple. Los Angeles leading by 4. Left side, Harden. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. He's got 18.
Well, James Harden will go down as one of the great scorers in NBA history, and when he gets his groove going, look out, folks.
Pass to Kuminga. Healed with the ball. Outside Butler. Over Jones. Butler can't get it to go.
Listen, he
Waduh.
should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Dunn. The rebound by Post. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Here's Johnson. Simmons defending. MP, the pass to Butler. With the drive. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. The 11th footer. And too long on the shot. Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Butler. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers. And some changes here for the Warriors. Moody's checked in for Butler. And it's Stephen Curry in for Hield. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Coffey's checked in. Now Dunn. Still no points. Lets it go from 11. The Warriors pull it in.
Hampir
James
masuk.
Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for the Los Angeles Clippers. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. Back after this. And thanks again for tuning
Oh,
in.
tayar
If you're
dulu
just
ya,
joining us,
tayar dulu
we
ya.
played through 1 quarter of
Question.
action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. Ben Simmons is out there. And it's Coffey in at the small forward position. And here's Curry for 3. Oh, Curry making it look effortless.
Well, in case anyone has forgotten, Steph Curry with a reminder of what ridiculous range he has. It's amazing how he's able to maintain technique even from that distance.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Warriors trail by 5. Curry passes to Moody. Pass to Johnson. Inside. Here's Post. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Post has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, selfless stuff on that dish from MP.
Endorse the Clippers with new jerseys, a shiny new arena, and an ownership group that is very aggressive. They want some shiny hardware to go with it.
You have to appreciate an ownership group that is willing to spend and make all the right moves in order to position yourself for the championship. But now the players need to come through. And what has been their undoing in recent years is injuries and the lack of availability of their best players. Age and health still hover over this organization.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Warriors trail by 4. Now here's Curry. He had 25 points in his last game. There's a screen from deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers shooting just under 40% from the field. Bogdanovich passes to Dunn. The three-pointer off the mark. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Johnson. And again, no good by Golden State.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to
Indom.
take that kind of shot.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. The free throw drops from Zubats.
What you love about Ivica Zubats is he knows who he is. Big, strong body, mixes it up on the glass, sets solid screens. Just an understanding of who he is.
Outside Curry. That's tipped. And it's the Clippers on the break. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And now it's a 9-point Clipper lead.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. MP, a screen on Simmons. Pass to Kuminga. Outside Johnson. Outside Moody. MP outside. 5 on the clock. Outside Curry. MP, a screen on Simmons. And there's Curry on the assist by Johnson. Curry's got 9.
Showing a good IQ for the game. MP feeding a guy ready to score.
Dunn outside. And that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Moody passes to MP. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Outside Kuminga. Curry surveys. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position.
Wah, anjir.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art. Changing shots without making contact.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up.
Wah, sumpah nggak masuk dong 3-poinnya Curry.
Out of bounds. Last touch by
Aduh.
Subathon. A moment to hear from Ali.
Wah, 3-poinnya nggak masuk.
Come on, MP.
Bogdanovich finds Jones. Pass to Simmons. Six to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Yeah, a timely intervention by MP. He knew just when to attack the shot.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Clippers. Warriors trail by 6. Doris, looking back at James Harden's time in Houston, what an incredible individual run he went on.
Come on, Brian. Finished in the top 3 in MVP voting 5 times with the Rockets. Came so close to getting to an NBA Finals. He's still beloved in the city of Houston.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Outside Simmons. Back to Harden. Out to Leonard. Another shot. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Harden's got 20 points.
And James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
Butler on the wing. Green with a screen on Leonard. Butler against Leonard. Butler passes to MP. And there's a 3-second violation. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. On Tuesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And you know, for that matchup with Washington, that one will be the 7th on the season for them. The team will still be looking to improve each time they take the floor.
Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard against Payton. Here's Butler.
Masuk. Mantap.
It may be a three-point play. That's going to go on Drew Eubanks. For the Clippers, Zubats comes in for Eubanks. And Norman Powell subbed in for Jones. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Payton. From deep. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Los Angeles leading by 3. From the arc. Drops in the 3. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
This is why you got to be right up on Bogdanovich, because he can torch you with the pull-up J.
Outside Rejeki.
Pan.
MP. Pass to Green. Back to Johnson. Lets it go from
3 point. Anjir gak masuk.
Called in by the Clippers.
Tai lah.
Zubats has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's Jimmy Butler.
Wah, masuk guys.
That's his first foul. Leonard finds Harden. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And now an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just
masuk.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. And Harden's got the ball here for the LA Clippers. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That game starts a nice 5-game homestand.
Zubak.
Payton against Powell. Here's Zubats. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Defensive breakdown pula.
Got his second bucket on the night.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Green with a screen on Harden. They need this.
Udah di screenin nggak masuk, keterlaluan.
Himself on the board with a 3 there.
Turnover ketiga pula.
Kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Zubats against Green. Outside Bogdanovich. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Pajimski. Back to Butler. MP, a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Johnson. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers.
Late.
With a 7-point lead.
Anjir lah.
They can. That's part of why they lead. Time for a quick break. Then back to the action.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, when you come out rocking with 2 straight wins, you're feeling good.
Yeah, gotta keep that out of your head, though. Each game presents a...
And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Golden State Warriors.
First thing I look at.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half.
Ooh, menang.
This is for Los Angeles. Jones, he's checked in for Powell. Dunn comes in for Bogdanovich. And Simmons is subbed in for James Harden. Zubac passes to Jones. Outside Simmons. Leonard on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Dunn outside. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, just nice to see the time spent in the gym by Chris Dunn coming to fruition on that jumper.
They've got Stephen Curry. Kuminga is out there with Moses Moody. Then there's Johnson, and it's Post in at the 5. That's the Warriors 5. Here's Dunn. Over Moody. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on MP.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Here's Leonard. Oh, he's finally able to knock one down.
Knock down
Leonard's got 4
one.
this quarter.
Well, the mid-range is certainly the area that he is most comfortable. Kawhi Leonard, that's where he started, folks.
Moody passes to Johnson. The 3. Oh, Moody from there.
Too low, bro.
A little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Pass to Leonard. .58 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. Dunn right side. Over MP. Over to the wing. Curry against Zubats. Back to Simmons. It's rebounded by Golden State. Kuminga's got 5 rebounds in the game.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Leonard outside. Pass to Jones. Now Zubats. Out to Leonard. This one for 3.
Masuk.
Laces it in from distance.
Masuk.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Clippers ahead, up 3. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
You gotta make the right play like you've been doing all night, all right? You're gonna try to help and tag. You gotta make the right play, finish, or make the right pass, all right?
All right. Bang,
What a
bang, bang,
terrific
bang,
game it's
bang.
been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th. Ben Simmons is out there with Derrick Jones. Then there's Chris Dunn. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. Here's Dunn. Offline with a 3.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
MP with it. Knocked away. It's stolen by Dunn. Down low.
Wah, turnover
Curry with a
lagi.
steal. In transition, here come the Warriors.
Astaga.
The rebound by
Gak
Simmons.
di. Wah, senternya sih
Simmons has got 5
tai lah.
rebounds in the game. 3-pointer, Harden. Warriors with the rebound. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. It'll be the 2nd of 3 straight games on their home floor. Curry against Simmons. Now here's Curry. Not a lot of room. Pass to Kuminga. 3 on the clock. That's good from Curry. On the assist by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 3 assists in the game. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Outside Harden. Back to Dunn. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Clippers lead by 2. Johnson a screen on Harden. And here's Curry for three.
Bam.
Rebound by Ben
Aduh.
Simmons. Simmons has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. And slam dunk by Simmons.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves, no doubt.
MP a screen on Harden. The three from Curry. Curry with another miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Done. The pass to Bogdanovich. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
Substitution on court.
Bogdanovich against MP. Back to Kuminga. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than him.
Here's Bogdanovich. And down it goes. 2 points.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
Screen by MP. Curry passes to Johnson. Here's Looney. Outside Kuminga. Here's Curry. And they call an illegal screen here.
Wah, turnover ku 5. Aduh.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Simmons is checked in for Dunn. Powell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Norman Powell knows his role, and that is to be aggressive on the offensive end. Great job drawing contact.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Butler comes in for Kuminga. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Jones is checked in. And here's Curry for 3.
Astaga.
They've led by as many as 11.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Powell, a screen on Butler. Jones from outside. Hits the three-pointer.
Boy, Zubac with great awareness. Nice job to put it on time and on target.
Warriors trail by 10. And a deep 3 from Curry. Oh, Curry! A sick triple.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc. 2 in each half, making an impact.
And here's Simmons. Lets the 3 fly. That one's good from Powell. On the assist from Simmons. Simmons has got assist number 7 tonight. MP, a screen on Simmons. Curry's shot is off.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's Simmons. Here's Powell. Drives to the hoop. And Powell with the stuff.
How about that vertical from Norman Powell off the deck? Give him a window to drive it and finish. Yes, sir.
And a deep 3 from Curry.
Astaga, 3-poinnya Kure.
To let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Here's Powell. Oh, great D that time from MP.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
How about MP? Using that up fake to draw the contact, earns his way to the free throw line.
Payton's checked in for Pajemski. Bogdanovich checked in for the Clippers. Harden comes in for Ben Simmons. Outside Bogdanovich. They get it back. Zubac passes to Leonard. Now here's Bogdanovich. Up to Powell. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson. Warriors trail by 9. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Grant, the Clippers have strung together 13 straight winning seasons, but at the same time, it feels like they've left a lot on the table.
Yeah, with all their star power over that time, they've made it past the second round of the playoffs only once, and that fan base is restless.
Leonard on the wing, Butler covering, and the foul called on MP.
Udah.
That's his fourth foul of the...
Fourth foul. Kalah dong.
So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. They played the...
Hey, yo, bad play.
Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
I see a lot of people jumping on MP for all those turnovers, but everyone has bad games. Hoopers know. It's no big deal.
Kok minus ya? Astaga. Kok aneh sih? Minus anjay. Nyesuaiinnya lu.
Game time, let's get it, MP. All right, baby, let's get down.
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the... Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Warriors dynasty with their core seemingly over. You never want to completely scratch them out, but... Checked in for the Warriors. New Orleans also making some changes. Herbert Jones comes in for Trey Murphy. And it's Jose Alvarado in for McCullough. So the Pelican 5 right now. Jose Alvarado is out there with Murray. Then it's Herbert Jones. And it's Misi in at the 5 spot. Back to Pajemski.
Poin guys, poin 2 poin.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Here's Robinson Earl, defended by Butler. Robinson Earl, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
High post Johnson. Butler off a bit from Johnson.
Oke. Aduh.
Out to Peyton.
Anjing lah. Masuk. Tai.
They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up.
Mantap. Rebound lari.
That's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. Now, he's concerned about a lot of things, but in particular, he's worried about how to deal with DeJounte Murray.
Wah, 3 poinnya masuk kan.
Everybody's got to get back after a miss, or he'll eat us alive. Sounds like the same thing we've heard from other coaches. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Masuk. Mantap.
Pajemski's got 10 points.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Pass to Misi. Wide open look here for Murray. They get it back. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more in the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Green. Moody comes in for Peyton. And it's Buddy Hield in for Brandon Pajemski. All right, Johns, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources, the players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA?
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing
Mantap.
for the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships. It's about daily communication.
Okay.
That I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect.
Mantap.
Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
Mantap banget. Nah, udah mulai fokus nih.
His skill set inside.
Alvarado bounce pass. Fires for 3. Shot
Wow.
making the play.
And that kick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
MP against Jones. Here's Kuminga, and he banks in the layup. And the Warriors lead by 8.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Here's New Orleans. Pass to Brown. To the left side wing. The screen from Brown. Here's Boston. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Here's Kuminga. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Wah, anjir.
Well, the defense did everything they could there. but his skills as a finisher, wow.
Butler sets a screen for Johnson. Wants to get it to Butler and does.
Mantap.
With that shot.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Alvarado passes to Olynyk. 27 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 8-point game. Butler is screen on Olynyk. Here's Johnson. Pass to Butler. That's good. And
Mantap. Bagus banget.
Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You gotta keep attacking and executing.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots? Getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Moses Moody. Johnson is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Post in at the 5. Here's Boston. Count that one. Boston's got his first points of the night.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
So Shams, when the league brought in that 65 game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold hard cash. And every summer we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by, that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA teams and different accolades.
Yes, well said.
Sugar.
Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing team. The Warriors, 4th.
Well, last year they were an excellent passing team. They want that to continue into this year.
Outside, Jones. Pass to McCollum. Launches it. Knocks down the 3 ball. McCollum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here is Curry. He has 6. To the paint. Here's Alvarado. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The shot by Curry, no good.
Clearly it hasn't been his
B minus.
but
Astaga.
collectively they've still found a way to get the lead.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Pelicans trail by 9. Pass to Boston. To the inside. Kicks it out to McCollum. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Rocket 6. Nifty move. New Orleans needs to get off the shot. He was all alone on that one. Boston's got 5 points now this quarter. And Shams, we know you are so connected and on top of so many great stories and players and trends in the NBA. I have to ask, what is your, like I'm talking to my teenage daughter, what is your screen time like? You've got to be in front of that computer and clearly in front of your phone every minute, or at least most every minute of every hour of every day.
It's not as high as it needs to be, Kevin, I'll tell you that much. And thankfully, it's not always like that, but certainly at the best times of the year.
Kurinya lagi panas.
Trade deadline. It is certainly up there, almost in the 19 to 20 range. Kevin, what's your screen time? I feel like you might have a high screen time. You want to be plugged in. I know it.
I take 2 months off in the summer, but for those 10 months, it's 7 days a week, a lot like you. But I know how much happens in the offseason. That's my interest in sitting next to you here courtside tonight, is that you're watching this game, but your mind is always thinking about this and that, and it never ends. Like, you must not get much sleep. You cannot get much sleep, right?
We do get sleep, but your off season is my
Syukur
season.
tidak.
Sure as we get this season going, I'm able to inform you.
And you always do. You always do. Curry fires from way outside. And Jones pulls it down. Against trail by 10. Pass to Boston. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Golden State's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Here's Post. MP up top.
Let's look at the stats for Roullete. Last year, getting it done. He was around 9 points per last year. 4 assists and 5 rebounds. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Well, it's because he's someone that understands his role. He plays with confidence.
Excellent.
And helps provide stability when he's on the floor.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski's coming in for Moses Moody. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. McCollum's got 5 now. You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I loved playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
You're so connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
Curry from deep three-point land.
Astaga, sampai dia jauh-jauh. Loh, itu bukanya deket.
Now Murray.
AI-nya
His last outing with 20 points. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
AI-nya loh.
Substitution on the court.
Doing all right. We'll get him.
Here's Misi. He's got 5. Got it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket for Murray.
They are just killing him on the interior.
That's tipped. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
Wow, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
to Alvarado. And a miss there on the triple.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Butler sets a screen for Johnson. Back to Butler. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. Pelicans trailed by 4. Well, we talked about expansion. That has been floated around. We know that teams would have to realign. Shams, any ideas on which teams might have to shift with expansion in the East or West?
Certainly most of the potential expansion cities, the high-level ones, have been noted as teams in the West. Maybe you have a team out East that is in the West moving into the Eastern Conference. But the league could obviously surprise everyone with a different solution. Maybe having one expansion team be an Eastern Conference team, one being a West. There's several options that Adam Silver and the NBA have.
I would think New Orleans would be one of those teams, right? Just where they are geographically. Memphis, those two teams are in the West, and I could see them maybe going East. Possible?
Certainly Minnesota and Memphis. Those are two teams that, to me, have an Eastern Conference feel.
4 on the clock. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Golden State's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Three-pointer, Butler. Pelicans with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jimmy Butler. For New Orleans, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
That one drops. He ties it up. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And here are the Warriors now. They need this one. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've been done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart.
Poinnya.
Going on in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
You know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you. Pass to Nisi. New Orleans moving the ball around. Murray, good.
It started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
There's 1:38 left in the first half of the game. Here's Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, Butler embodies toughness. He plays hard every single minute that he's on the court.
And the Pelicans making a change. Austin's checked in, and that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Craig, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And what a treat it was to have Sean stop by. He's definitely become part of the fabric of the NBA.
Yeah, and I'll say this. You won't meet a harder worker in terms of NBA coverage. Shams has amazing dedication to his craft.
Pass to Pajemski. Johnson outside. Green with the ball. Lets it go from the wing, and it's Payton. That time on the assist by Green. Payton's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is what separates Green from most bigs. A point forward who excels at passing.
Murray outside. Robinson Earl, the pass to Boston. And the layup's good off the glass. Boston's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Golden State Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
I like how they've been hitting the boards, man. Playing real hard. That's great sign for the second half.
Yeah, but the score is close. And if they want to pull up.
All right, now, still early on. That'll do it for our show.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much.
Okay.
For the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Draymond Green. Moody comes in for Peyton. And MP subbed in for Curry. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for New Orleans. Jones comes in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. We've got Kelly Olynyk. Jones is out there with Trey Murphy. Then there's Murray. And it's Alvarado in at the point guard position. You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Butler with the ball. Jones covering. A three from MP. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
For three, Murray. No good on that one.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
They set the pick. Back to Moody. And
Mantap, mantap, mantap.
Such nice work from Butler off the deck.
Pelicans trail by 17. Murray left side. Pass to Alvarado. Murray with it. He has 30. A three-pointer is right on target. Murray's
jauh loh itu.
points now in just the second half. Warriors leading by 14. And here is Moody. Pajemski finds Johnson. Now here's Butler. And stolen by Murray. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
And the Warriors making a change here. Heels checked in, and a change for the Pelicans. Austin's checked in.
Jelek banget kok ini. Mbak, jelek banget loh.
They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Gregson's reaching 5 consecutive NBA finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Alvarado. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
Golden State moving it around. Kuminga kicks to Curry. For the three. A three ball from Curry.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Pelicans trail by 15. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Count it, good.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that back.
Swiped away. Now, here's Moody. Johnson outside. 1 second left. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Warriors on top. They lead by 13. It's the NBA on... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Stephen Curry. Moody is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Johnson, and it's Post in at the center position. That's the Warriors 5. Pelicans trailed by 11. Drives to the hoop. Here's Olynyk. And the jump by Olynyk.
Ada begitunya loh.
Throwing it down with some power.
The Warriors shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Three-pointer. Moody's shot is off.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Alvarado. Now Jones. Here's McCollum. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Astaga,
Jones has
anjing lah.
got 3 assists in
Kok
the game.
bisa nembak begitu?
Warriors leading by 7. Curry dishes to Johnson. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter.
Masuk gitu loh.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Pass to Olynyk. The rebound by Post. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Kuminga.
Astaga, Kuminga.
Excellent.
No way.
Pelicans trail by 9. Here's Alvarado. McCollum right side. The rebound by Post. Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. MP outside. Inside.
One-handed. Pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
Here's McCollum. Pass to Boston. Screen by Olynyk. Kicks it out to McCollum. Nailed from three-point land. McCollum's got 15 points in just the second half.
Poinnya lo.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Curry outside. Rebounded by McCollum. McCollum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Boston. Now Jones, defended by Kuminga. McCollum, no good. Warriors leading by 8. MP looking around. Outside Curry. Johnson against McCollum. MP
Masuk.
inside.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Boston. Back to McCollum. Puts up a deep three. Curry with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Curry gets the screen from Johnson. Curry can't get it to go. Pelicans trail by 10. McCollum outside. Astro Roullete. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 6 points for Kelly Olynyk. Curry fires from way outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Jones has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Here's MP. Stolen by McCollum. And he lays it straight in. McCollum's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
They swipe it. There's the drive. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Here's Alvarado. That falls. Nice feed that time
Wah,
from
sampai
McCollum.
jaraknya sisa 2 loh.
McCollum's got his 4th assist in this one.
Aduh,
And
wah.
we got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. See the Warriors taking the game here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think.
Way to bring the effort tonight. Good win. Let's keep it going.
Nggak bisa ngomong. Anjir, rame banget. Oke deh. Dah. Beres. Aduh. Teteret.
I sat down, crust, turning my neck, shut him up. I sat down, crust, turning my neck, shut him up.
Wih, 30 menit wih. Wow. DVD-nya belum kelar itu ya. Hari ini free-nya apa? Deliver at all cost. Game baru nih. Game gini 500.000 loh. Bertahun. Tahun berapa ini game? Oh, punya Konami. Ada gamenya Konami. Deliver at all cost. Nah, ya. Harganya 500.000 loh. Mahal bet. Sifu gratis loh. Ada Sifu gratis dia. Ini game kapan ya waktu itu? Lama kok nggak salah Sifu tuh. Beli. The Last of Us Part 2, GTA, Roadcraft. Emang MH ada update ya? Belum kan? Belum ada update kan? Nope, nggak ada update apa-apa. Nggak ada update apa-apa. Ya sudah lah. Tambahin ini aja deh. Astaga, running patch. Oh nggak start ini. Nah.
Welcome back to the main stage and the Motorfest Walk of Fame. It's the place to be if you really want to become a Motorfest legend. Each month is a chance for your name to be marked onto the stars. Here's the Motorfest legend of last month. This month, a new legend rises to the challenge.
Hey, I'm Daniel Sanders. Hey, I'm Luciano Benavides. And we are your Red Bull specialists. Welcome to the main stage. Welcome to our world, the off-road world. You're about to embark on a marathon of races where only the toughest go the distance. Red Bull supplies the strongest vehicles and all of them are star performance. It's going to be challenging. My advice, keep a positive mental attitude, that's the key. See you out there.
Pujo. Oh, udah punya Pujonya. Oh, itu se-custom-customannya bayarnya segitu. Oke. Ini sudah. Waypoint gimana caranya? Oke.
There's a reward vehicle waiting for you. What a trip! I don't see many other places that could top this island for the next Motorfest edition in my database. Photos make great memories, but cars even more so. The Ford Bronco is yours, and it comes with a complimentary rubber ring for lounging around. You've earned it.
Why? Oke. Oh iya. Wah ya. Dar, nos apa ya? Oh, nah sini. Rusak semua. Map. Coba.
I got a question.
Ini belum yang mana? Saya ini. Oh, ini dia ngapain? Ponco? Oh, Bronco. Okay.
Let's complete this playlist. A playlist is available, driver. In a few minutes, you'll enter the world of muscle cars. Beware, you may never want to leave.
Wah, iya 9. Berapa nih?
Muscle cars are more than just a 70-year-old car trend. It's an entire chunk of the American car culture. To tons of people, muscle cars are the epitome of what a vehicle should represent. Allure and power, with some crucial tweaks, and just the right amount of outside-of-the-box thinking. Cars in their fullest might and glory.
Oke.
All right, tough boys and girls, you think you've got muscles? Well, how about you take it to the streets in a Chevy Camaro ZL1 or a Shelby Mustang GT500 to find out who's got the biggest American muscles. Spoiler, it's me.
Ford Mustang, Shelby, Camaro, Chevrolet lah.
The Camaro ZL1. Go get that dinner.
In the muscle car's natural habitat, the concrete jungle. How's it feel?
Why?
Didn't think muscle cars could turn like that, did you?
Wah ya, sabar, retry lagi. Itu pas belok kan nggak enak banget.
We're in the muscle car's natural habitat, the concrete jungle. How's it feel? Didn't think muscle cars could turn like that, did you? Flex that car's muscle. I'm flexing right now, you just can't see it. Sorry, that's just the drone talking. He's very excited. Don't mind him. Oh, hey, I used to live in that building.
Wah, anjir. Nah. Sabar. Pakai ini bisa nggak ya? Oh.
In the muscle car's natural habitat, the concrete jungle. How's it feel?
Aku lupa pakai apa ya? Wah, naikin turunnya pakai apa? Aduh, lama di begininya. Oke. Dah. Bisa nih, harusnya nih. Coba. Wah.
We're in the muscle car's natural habitat, the concrete jungle. How's it feel? Muscle cars could turn like that, did you? Meet. Time to go faster.
Sabar.
That car's muscle. I'm flexing right now, you just can't see it. Beepity boop 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 boop. Sorry, that's just the drone talking. He's very excited. Don't mind him. Building.
Wah, susah banget.
Who's got the buffest American muscles? Let's find out. Watch out for that curve. Dude, hammer down.
Wah. Alah. Bisa padahal, bisa. Ayo. Bisa guys. Ya sama menit guys. Apa guys? Kalau udah 0 biarin guys. Let's go guys. 2 1. Guys. Balapan.
We're in the muscle car's natural habitat, the concrete jungle. How's it feel? Woo-wee!
Wah, nabrak. Mati dah. Apa tuh? Nih guys, ulang guys, sabar guys.
We're in the muscle car's natural habitat, the concrete jungle. How's it feel? Muscle cars could turn like that, did you?
Udah ditambah gigi ya loh.
Flex that car's muscle. I'm flexing right now, you just can't see it. Sorry, that's just the drone talking. He's very excited. Don't mind him. Oh, hey! I used to live in that building.
Astaga. Ini udah aku naikin clutch-nya loh.
Who's got the buffest American muscles? Let's find out.
Wah, nggak bisa. Aduh.
In a few minutes, you'll enter the world of muscle cars. Beware, you may never want to leave.
Wah.
Muscle cars are more than just a 70-year-old car trend. It's an entire chunk of the American car culture. To tons of people, muscle cars are the epitome of what a...
Aku lupa punya apa aja. OVT Stingray. Mustang. Ini yang anu nih. Koenigsegg.
Vehicle should represent allure and power with some crucial tweaks and just the right amount of outside of the box thinking. Cars in their fullest might and glory.
Anjay. Anjir nabrak.
There's no standard definition of a muscle car. They are sometimes described as American-made two-door sports cars with a powerful engine. But that's a little reductive, don't you think? Others define them by their V8 engines and rear-wheel drivetrains. The truth is, muscle cars are a philosophy. It's a creed more than anything else.
Anjir. Orilnya udah meninggoy itu. Enak tapi Koenigsegg itu. Oh iya. Wah ya. Wah ya. Nah oke. Bisa di air begini. Oh, konyol. Bisa jalan di air. Mobil ceper begini. Tegang. Oke, syah. Oke guys, thank you semuanya. Wah. Oke, terima kasih. Thank you. See you next stream. Malam paling. Bye bye.